What's up YouTube, Yo Napper here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to freehand paint your Spider-Man whatever costume you want. And then I'm going to be showing off my suit completed. And speaking of which, make sure that you guys check out my video for Fanfare, which I will be debuting my new and improved Black Spider-Man outfit cosplay there. So check that out in a couple days. But for now, if you want to see some freehand painted Honeycomb, stick around. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to first paint some of the, I guess, trickier spots to get. Some of the areas like in here, you know, in these little crevices, that may be a little bit trickier than these bigger pieces, which, you know, are going to be super simple to do. And you may be able to see I've done a bit over here, the bit of a shine. I got a metallic puff paint, just a black metallic, because we want to make these squares pop a bit, some of the webbing. I would recommend starting from the top and working your way down, but as for everything, you know, you should just go with the pattern. So once again, make sure you have your bottle shaken out, and because you can't really do this on a big area, have a Kleenex or something beside you. So just basic technique, you just want to kind of squeeze the bottle out, and you want to either be constantly moving or you want to drag the line down. Also watch out for blobs, they're really annoying. Pretty much once that paint starts coming out, you gotta keep moving. And I understand it's probably really hard to see this, guys, but I'm doing the best I can to film and have you guys see this. Now I'd recommend doing the squares first. See, part like this is a lot harder because I have like the other side painted, so I'm gonna try to do the best I can. So like drag your ball across, and then like you want to elevate it slightly as well. And obviously it's never gonna be perfect, but as long as you can just try to get those corners, you should be good. So yeah, hopefully you guys can see that it's a lot more sort of reflective in the light. I still got more painting to do, but that's just a close-up. So let's go try to do some more tighter areas. So yeah, like a nice area like this is gonna be slightly tricky as well. So, paint ready. I'd also recommend cleaning your tip off every once in a while, because if paint gets on it, it'll sort of, you know, it'll start to drop it off it. Another good technique is just sort of, oh, you gotta watch out for the blobs there, but just to sort of feather it out and do like a back and forth motion. I don't know if you can see that there, but it's almost like you can see how it's coming out of those big long sort of streaks as well. But we want this outside line to sort of be solidified there, so we have something nice and solid to go off of. And then it shouldn't be too hard to paint the rest of these big pieces. Just make sure you want to do a section at a time so you don't get paint on yourself. Once again, these small parts are kind of tricky, but I believe in you. And obviously the metallic gives it a nice effect when it dries. It'll be really embossed once we get
once we get the effect across. I'm not too sure about painting the webbing itself.
I was thinking about it, but
I think that might be a little too hard. Plus we don't want the spider to, we just don't want the spider to pop really, you know?
Alright, so as you can see, we have a lot of the chest puff painted. For these smaller ones, you might not want to do it, but just in case you do, I would suggest get your bottle ready, and then just, you kind of want to go on like a bit of a diagonal. You do kind of want to leave a bit of a straight part if you can. But if you can't, that's fine. I mean, these ones are a little bit harder to do, like I said, because they're a little bit smaller. But for these ones here, they're a lot easier. So, just getting like a good pattern down, you know, like you're really trying to make this look like a hexagon as much as you can. You know, like a honeycomb almost. And so we're just going down the list. When you get to this halfway point, I would recommend trying to like, oh, I don't know why I think it's so globby here. You know, splitting it up a bit maybe. And giving it a bit more definition even. I don't know how well you can see that, to be honest. You're essentially just trying to add like little corners, so you almost want this like, I don't want to say a flower, but you want to have like a honeycomb almost, you know? So I'm just gonna go down the thing. It's gonna be easier as you get to the top. I'd say just, even if you just make a couple circles in it, and that even works. Yeah, that actually works a lot easier. You just focus on making circles, and then, making sure that, you know, you still add some definition around it and connect it within the thing, like any empty space that normally wouldn't be there, you'd fill it up. So when I show you guys in a bit, you know, hopefully it'll be a little bit better. I'm gonna try to fix this right here actually. Oh, got a glob. That's terrible. And then for when you get to this bigger piece right here, you could almost like split it up into threes. So just do a line down the middle, and then as much as you can, just sort of make circles. And don't forget, you can still use the outside. So I'm just getting like the, it's almost like, I like to think of it as you're making like little abs, you know? You want to make this look very muscular because the symbiote, you know, they're strong. It's like I like to think of it as like it's organic, you know, it's a living thing. So you want to give it some real dimension, you know? Really sort of sell the fact that it's alive. Alright, so as you can see, we got most of the top part puff painted with the sort of honeycomb webbing. So now we're gonna do the bottom. I was really debating how big I wanted these honeycombs to be. And I figured I'd go 3x3 because it was actually starting to get pretty big around right here, and I wasn't sure, and so it looks a little messy. I'm probably going to go back over and fix it, but also my bottle
it's been getting really globby. So I've been really careful with it. Just using the feathering, and it's up to you how many circles you want. You know, I'm just sort of going for a rough thing here. I'm just sort of feeling it out. If you do have some that are bigger than the others, that's fine. You know, it's not supposed to be entirely even, and if you leave enough space between them, you can sort of use the puff paint to really bring them together and make it look like a hexagon. And if you're right near a line as well, you might as well just mix it in there. It's not going to hurt. You basically, you don't want to disturb it too much. You just want to do a lot of blending here. And you really, like I said before, you really want to sort of add that layer of dimension, sort of make it look like, I mean, the honeycomb already is like a hive, sort of has a hive aspect, you know. And then you sort of want to just follow the lines down to about here, you know. Once again, you're just sort of roughing it out. The front's all painted, as you can see. We'll, you know, check out more of the how it looks and everything, you know. I think it looks really good. I probably won't paint it twice just because I won't need to. But, that just looks gorgeous. Alright, so got this suit on. I got it all puff painted. Hopefully you can see that in the light there. The chest is more reflective. And yeah, I think it looks great. Yeah, all freehand, by the way. I outlined the spider as well. So thanks for watching my video, you know. It's Napper as always. And catch you guys later. Well, right now, I'm gonna head off to Fanfare, and I'll catch you guys there.